Good morning. My first video for this channel. I have one of the main channel, 8 Bars Entertainment, where I do reaction videos, and this now is my 8 Bars Empires and Puzzles YouTube channel. I play this game a lot. I've been playing this game now for like what, over 5 years? Yeah. And I'm not that great of a spender, but I do spend on it most times. Every month I have some things that I spend on, which I'm gonna make a separate video explaining that, right? This video is actually to check out my roster. Cool. And this is where we're gonna build from. All right, so I had 2 Eldrin. For who don't understand the game, just bear with me, and as we go along, you'll learn. There's other great channels with way more great and better heroes than I have, but I'm starting from scratch explaining certain things, so who joined me from first could just, you know, as the ride goes along, yeah, as we journey through this, you can see where I was coming from when I started this channel. Not a very great roster, to tell you the truth, based on a lot of others that I watch and others that I go up against in wars, right? Yes, so I had 2 Eldrin, and Eldrin was actually Hero of the Month for 2025, some one of the months. I don't remember when it was. I wish I had like maybe at least one more of him, because he's great, right? He's a great hero based on the roster that I have. He's great for the roster that I have. Anybody, I'm not going to do a lot of explaining for most of these things. I'm not going to go through the whole details. I'm just probably just going to say what some of these heroes are good for when I attack, the reason why I mainly use them. Now, 2 main reasons why I like this guy, right? First of all, he rejects fiends, and anybody rejecting fiend is a plus right now, because you have some mega fiends in this game that kills you in no time, right? Especially coming from those veggie especially coming from these new veggie heroes, right? And I love him for the mindless attack, where the mindless attack is for about 3 turns, and his mindless attack does not transfer to another hero. It stays with that hero, which it works best for tanks. So if you have a tank that does not have this passive here, which prevents from, you know, your block skills, it could work for heroes that are fast or very fast. If you could manage to go off before they does, you can silence them for a period of time. So it stays. It is the only one I know right now that actually stays. The rest of mindless attacks I know either do some kind of healing, which comes from the Cupid family. I forgot the name of those. The Valentine's family, right? And his is the only one that stays with. The others transfer to a different thing there. Okay, I liked you. I picked him up when I got the summons that when I reach 100, you could choose one. I took him from there. He is very useful, very useful. Void Star, I like Void Star. Gave that share of damage and, you know, the defense up. I like her. As well, she's a sniper, not the best of sniper, but she's great. Ludwig needs a costume. We keep on saying this. Ludwig needs a costume. Love Ludwig, right? I think I have 3 Annabelle. She's probably one of the greatest healer where a 4-star is concerned, right? Ultra Gun, not all that great, but I still use him for other purposes. I have a few heroes here that I will not get rid of, right? I will not feed them. I'm not gonna feed Sartana. Sartana is great, even when it comes to if you manage to get all her costumes, she's great. Neferu, there's a costume for Neferu, and I am waiting for to somehow get that costume, right? Holder, I had Holder costume, so I'm gonna work on her sometime in the future, because I have so many other heroes right now to work on. Even this yellow hero I got for morning, which I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I like her. We're gonna mostly focus on the 5-star heroes for now, right? So Becky, I like Becky, but I have a lot of heroes that I have to put in before Becky right now. But I don't see myself getting rid of Becky for now, unless she totally get outdated. Turkrock, I like him, and I'm not gonna give him away, even though he is not worth anything right now. I'm open for a costume sometime. I don't know when. I didn't look that up to see when he's gonna get a costume, because they have sites that you can go on to see what year they came out, and when they'll be liable for a costume. I like the very fast. I'm not getting rid of any of my very fast heroes that does high attack, snipe, or anything like that. I'm not gonna do that, right? So that's Torkrock. Who else do I have? I have Lubu that I get from the War of Three Kingdom thing there. I might feed him. I don't really see me having any much use for him. Proteus. I have to say to her, Proteus, I fed away Proteus back then, and now I get him back. I'm not gonna feed him away again, because these 4-star tournaments are pretty good. The only problem is there's a lot of Toons and Glass heroes, but I like Proteus. I do like him for the target and nearby enemies can't gain mana for 3 turns. I like that, right? I like that. I don't think I'm gonna feed him away. I did like him, but I was thinking 5-star heroes when I fed him away. So what I like Proteus, right? Okay, all right. So let's go down to my yellows. All right, so Ganda, my top hero of all. I'm gonna say that straight up. She is my top hero. Most of my heroes, well, not most of my heroes, but I have a good amount of slow heroes. This game is not nice to me in giving me some very fast heroes that are, you know, usable at this time. But she is great. She's one of the best heroes in the game. A lot of top top players don't use her because she's slow, right? So I have to use what I have and try to make the best of it. Vivica, I have all the costumes of Vivica right now except the last one that came out. I do use Justice every now and then. Don't have all his costumes. I like my Emblem Mimic. Yeah, I like him very much when I'm raiding. Yeah, when I'm raiding some of the times, and when I'm farming, I do use him. June, not gonna get rid of June. Not gonna get rid of Leonidas. Vishali, I can't pronounce her name properly. I like her, but I don't use her that much. Only for specific wars, specific fights, I use her in. Not gonna go on any Papyrus. I'm not gonna get rid of Papyrus. I like him, even though it doesn't have any much use like that. But this is one of the, I think this is the first 5-star hero I got. Or maybe top 3. Yeah, and he was wonderful for me back then. And I mean, I don't really use him much now, but I'm not gonna. He's one of the heroes that I'm gonna keep. All right, I just love Papyrus. And I'm kind of the Egyptian type of people, like, love that. All right, Jove. Not sure if I'm going to keep him or not. He's good, but he's just, his stats are outdated. He's a very good hero. But if a costume or 2 come out for him, he's right back up there. So I might just keep him just because of that. I'm going to probably look and see when it's... I'll just see. I'll see. But I like Jove, right? I also love Onatel. I like her very much. Not gonna get rid of her. Open for a costume as well, right? And let me see who else. Yes, this is a guy I got this morning. Ironheart. This hero is great for me. For the rest that I have, he's gonna be a big plus, right? These 485% damage to the target. These another 485% to a random and different. And this is actually gonna go up to about maybe 550. I'm not sure. I don't remember the amount that it's maxed at, but he's a sniper. Maybe even 600. But I think the least 550, right? If an enemy is defeated by the attack, the caster recovers 28 health and gains 28% mana, which that is going to go up as well. And all allies counterattack with 110. I remember when I read it, it was 110 counterattack for 4 turns. So all allies. So this is a great hero, but I don't see him being used a lot because the top the top players mostly fast, and then again the average heroes that they have are better than him, right? So that's him right there. Zheng Fufi, I don't remember him. I might just feed him in the soul exchange that's coming up. Professor, I'm not sure about her. She's all right in some case, but Mushashi definitely is gonna go away. For my blue team, Burton, I do like him at times. Let's just leave that right there. Miriel, yes, I have Miriel. It's a healer. Not that great, but I have to work with what I have. Lord Loki is definitely a plus on anybody's roster, especially with the costume. Neresis, okay, use her every now and then. Not sure how far I'm going to go with her. Fermini Richard, okay. Is best used with some heroes that are not that powerful with their attacks. So if you can get him to stack up a couple times, well, then they would be, you know, somewhere about there. Gladius, okay. Is I'm waiting on a costume for him as well because I like snipers, and he's fast. Quinn is not that great now, right? But he's okay somewhat for my roster. Mr. Pengi, waiting on his costume. I haven't gotten it as yet. Julius, I'm waiting on his costume as well. And I got Limpy in the Valentine's thing. I'm definitely gonna work on her, but I have others before her currently. Devalani, I wanted him because I do not have that much great of a blue roster. See what I have up here? See all that I do not have great blue attackers. So I sort of needed him just because he attacks 3, right? Mr. Zappa, I might work on one of these because he's very fast, and it's always good to have very fast that can do something, right? My roster is not that great. Okay, Ferrowaru, one of the maybe top 3 healers in the game. I was so surprised when I got her. Vernon, I got Vernon as well. Leora, I got like 3 Leora, which I would have got 3 Weldrin, honestly. Damn. But she's okay. Florina, I like Florina. I'm not gonna get rid of her anytime soon. I want to max her. I like the bleed damage thing that she does. Because when you talk about wars that, you know, bloody war, and teams that doesn't have any cleansers or anything like that, or healers, because you buck up on that at times, she's great to use in those wars. Gar Jamal, okay, not gonna get rid of her because I don't have much options. Mr. Bonga, yeah, he's great. Even at this, he does heavy damage. Even at 1073 attack, he does heavy damage. I can't wait to max him. But this is what's holding me up right now. This little battle right here, Mysterious Tonic, that is what's holding me up right now. But I'm definitely gonna max this guy soon. Okay, alright. Visalos might, I don't know even forget a costume for him. I'm gonna keep him. I actually brought him up there because at the time I didn't have any real good attacking green, so I might feed him, just might. Who else do I have? Hindal, here and there, neither here or there. Athos, very fast. The reason I want to keep him, 455 damage at very fast, and then what he does as well, caster gets 20% mana for a destroyed minion. So anybody have, we still have minions in the game, right? Mega minions have taken over. but you still have minions, so it just depends on who you're going up against. Then in my class, what that I mean right now, I'm not facing any top 100 teams or anything like that. Maybe I'm not facing a top 1,000, even 10,000 teams. So he might have some use for me, but he's gonna come like way after some of these areas that I'm looking to get up and running. And I just collected Relios. Yeah, not all that great, but it's great for my roster. So I'm looking to up Relios as soon as possible. Hopefully by the end of March, because I have to be working on healers. I don't have that much greater for healers where 5-star is concerned. So by the end of March, I'm definitely looking to have Relios max if I have all the things to get him max or her max. All right, so my red team is basically my strongest out of all. Beowulf, very strong, had to max him. I had 2 of him. I was really surprised when I got 2 of him, right? Yati is a great healer, right? Also with her what I call it again, immune, yeah, for 4 turns. She's great. Nadezada, I have her on the costume. She's great as well. Astralagar, I don't know if that's Aslagagar. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation. I think it's the first I'm ever trying to pronounce his name, because the first time I look at it, I just moved on. Did not try to pronounce his name, right? He's great as well. Want to max him as well, but I have others that I need to max because I believe they have more use, and worse, he's slow, right? He's slow. So I have more that I need to max before him. Aaron, definitely I had to max Aaron. Anybody that does shifting mindless attack, yeah, definitely. Lassell, I like Lassell, especially with his kinds of fiends that multiply over a period of time, like, and it goes to other heroes, definitely. Maple, I like Maple. She gives the dodge for heroes that you can go up against that does not have dodge. Atheslegar also has dodge as well when he does his attack, same as Maple. Very it's very convenient at times. I can tell her that much. And then her attack is not all that great when there's like 5 heroes or even 3 heroes, but when it's only 1 hero, come on. Great damage. Elizabeth, I love Elizabeth. Her fiends needs to be a bit more beefy, but I still like Elizabeth. Going up against teams with like maybe 1 healer, yeah, I choose to bring her at times when that's the case. And depending on how powerful the other the team is, I might leave her. But when there's only 1 healer, she's good to bring, right? Great to bring. Cardinal is okay. I like him. I like Cardinal as well. Don't use him that much, but he's okay. Who else do I have that I have not as yet? Do I have it? Yes, Cupido. So I managed to get all 3 of those heroes in that that event. Andre the Clement, I'm gonna feed him. I have no use for him. Probably one of the worst heroes that came out. But yeah, yes, this is my roster. Yeah, I have other videos coming up. Take some time out to see what I can do. But yeah, this is it for now. And as I said, I have other videos that I'm going to do, that I'm going to talk about certain other things. And then I will feature some of my war attack, or all my war attacks, as much as I can. And certain other attacks, like maybe the weekly attacks and so forth. Like right now, I am, let us go through this fast. Well, these to collect, let us collect these fast. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so for the Brawl tournament, I lost 2 matches yesterday. 2 matches yesterday. Don't think I'm gonna video the other matches that I have going on there. I want to start from scratch. And also we just finished war, which we won. Okay, which we won against this team here, KAC, or CAC. Oh no. And these are my teammates. These are my mates. Yeah, these are my mates. Yeah. active enough. It's a very active clan.